Hey guys, so this is going to be my 2-week update on the Peruvian Bodywave hair from virginhairbeauty.com. This hair is, again, Peruvian Bodywave hair. The length that she sent me is a 16 and a 22, so I have 2 packs of Peruvian hair, and then I have 1 pack of Brazilian hair from Genesis in a 22 inch at the bottom. So in total I have 3 packs of hair. 116 and then 222. Yeah, 116 inch at the top of Peruvian Bodywave, 122 inch, and then a 22 inch of Brazilian Natural Wavy from Genesis. So the update goes as follows. I'm starting to really get into the swing of this hair and how you manage this type of hair, because again, I got this hair and the texture of it is really thick. So I was getting more tangling than I was normally used to from the hair. And again, it's the similar texture as Brazilian. It's just a little bit more thicker, the Peruvian hair texture. And I can definitely tell that it's thicker, and I can say this hair is going to blend absolutely wonderful with African American texture. Like, it blends in with my hair so good. I thought the Brazilian matched my hair, but this hair matches it really good. So let me show you. This piece right here is my leave out. This piece right here is a piece of the weave. So you can just see how these 2 pieces, they don't even look like they're different pieces of hair, but they're different pieces of hair. Like, this is my hair right here, and then this part right here is the weave. So that's just how seamless this hair blends in with my hair. I did dye it 2 times. The first occasion, I told y'all I dyed it with Dark and Lovely, and the second time I did it with the Garnier Nutrice hair color at the bottom, and I only did the tips. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like a burgundy red tint all the way through the hair. So like on the sides, you can definitely see it. And I did like some peekaboo red on this side. And then I did some up here. So you can see the red, like the red is right here through it and at the bottom. So a few things that I forgot to say in my video before the 1-week video or the initial video. When I first got this hair, it was true to length. I like this about this company is that a lot of virgin companies measure their hair when it's in its straightened state. So when you stretch the hair, it's going to be the length that they give you. When I got this hair, the length that it was wavy was the actual length. So the 16 inch wavy, it was 16 inches. I didn't have to stretch it out. When I stretched it out, it was more of like a 17, 18. I measured the 22. It was the 22 true to length when it was in its wavy state. That's definitely a pro when you get this hair. It's definitely true to length. Some more updates on shedding and tangling. Shedding, I've been experiencing the same shedding again at the bottom. It almost makes me want to take out this entire install and just seal the bottom, because I know that's where the shedding is coming from. Other than that, I'm getting like the same amount of shedding that I received from Genesis, like 1 or 2. Like, I'm not even receiving any shedding at the top where her hair is. The Virgin Hair Beauty is not shedding, but what's shedding is the Genesis at the bottom, and I know that's from me not sealing, and I said that in my other video. That's the update on shedding. Tangling is the same again as this last video. I said that I was experiencing more tangling, and I said that was due to the fact because of the hair is a little more thicker in texture. It's definitely thicker and a little more of a task to manage rather than a Genesis. Like the Genesis, I could definitely like sleep in it when it's curly like this. This hair, I definitely have to tie up at night. Like, I definitely have to twist it at night into 2 twists before I go to bed, because if I don't, it will probably be hard to manage in the morning. It would just have to take me a little bit more effort to brush it out, as opposed to the Genesis. The Genesis, I could just go to sleep on my silk pillow and then call it a night. This hair, I definitely have to keep up and I have to manage it because it's more thicker in nature. But it's definitely like a give and take relationship, because again, what comes with the tangling also comes with the believability of this hair. Like this hair, people have been thinking that this is my real hair too. So it's like, what do you want? You want your hair to look exactly like your hair, or do you want it to tangle more? So that's, I guess, up and the downsides of this hair. This hair has been doing really, really good now that I've been styling it more, and I've been using my Remington curling wand to style it like that. So this is what I've done to the hair. I didn't even straighten it. I haven't straightened this hair yet, so every time that I do waving to this hair, I've done it when it's in its natural wavy state. So I'm the type of person, minimal heat is good for me. So I'm not going to straighten my hair unless I want it bone straight. I'll do a tutorial or video on this hair with me straightening it, but probably not anytime soon. Maybe next week when I wash it again. Which leads to my next bit of information. This hair, well, at least I know right now I'm experiencing a lot of color fading because, as you know, red is the easiest color to fade when it comes to hair colors, and it's going to be the hardest to resist from fading. So you're going to have to definitely do a lot of extra work and use some more products in your regime to combat the red being faded every time you wash it. So one thing that I've done is I've cut down on my co-washing and washing of this hair, just so that it could seal in the hair as long as possible. Every time you wash it, the hair is going to fade more and more. So I want to keep it red and pretty auburn and burgundy as long as possible. So I'm going to start washing my hair probably once a week again, or maybe if I can stand, maybe once every 2 weeks, just to keep it from fading, like the color from fading, which it has been doing already, but you can't help that. Natural red is going to fade anyway. So a product that I've used that I just picked up, I don't know if it's working, but I've heard good things about it. It's the Garnier Fructis Color Shield Leave-In Protector. So it's just a lightweight, it almost feels like a serum, but it's not oily like a serum. It feels like a liquid conditioner almost, but it's not like water-based, I feel. Let me see the ingredients in this. It has a few oils in it, but it's definitely lightweight oils, and it has dimethicone in it, which is the same thing that you'll find in any type of anti-freeze serum. So it definitely combats frizziness as well as sealing in the color. So I've definitely put this on my hair like every day just to help it with color fade and just to protect the red and just make sure that my color stays in as long as possible so that I won't have to recolor it anytime soon. So that's one product I've been using. I'll give y'all updates to tell y'all if it works or not. Garnier Fructis, got it at Walmart, a few dollars. And I also got Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Serum. So we'll see how those products have been working. Another thing, holding a curl. This hair definitely holds a curl so good. And that's one thing that it has up on Genesis, is that it holds a curl better than Genesis. It definitely holds curls for like 3 to 4 days. It still settles into that nice relaxed wave that you get after a few days of having curls. So that's the one plus about it, is it holds curls really good, and it's due to its texture that's really, really thick, like our hair, like African American hair. You know, our hair holds curls really, really well. So that's one good thing about it. Other than that, I am really, really loving the hair. I'm loving the color of it. I'm loving the texture of it. And I'm just loving the way that it holds curls. So this is going to be the hair, to me, that I think that you can do a lot of heat styling with, because I haven't even used like a heat thermal protectant on my hair, and it's still been looking good, nice and shiny and not dull. or dry. So it's been really, really shiny, really, really full, really healthy looking hair. Another thing that I know I'm probably going to get a question on is about why did I have a 16 and a 22 inch installed. This is the first time that I've had that much of a big gap in between. But again, as you can see, I told you guys I didn't even do any cutting besides like right here on my bang. That's the only cutting that I did right there on the side. Other than that, the 16 and the 22 flow really, really good together. You don't even see a line. I was trying to show you guys in my other video the difference between the 16 and the 22. And I'm going to see if I can find it again. So yeah, this is where the 16 ends. So this is one strand of 16 right here. So the 16 ends right here. And then the 22 is right here. So you don't even see like a line, especially when you curl it and stuff. You don't see a big line of demarcation between the two lengths. So this is just proof that on the way that you install your hair, you can install your hair and it be two different types of lengths and it still come out really good. Just take that in mind when you're buying virgin hair. You don't have to get all the same lengths, and you definitely don't have to get the next length. Like you don't have to get a 16 and an 18 and a 20. This is a 16 and two 22s, and it looks really good too. So think about that when you're buying virgin hair. If you want the length of a 22 but you still want the your layers to be natural, so you want to start off with a 16 and you want to do a 22 or a 20 in the middle and a 22. So the next thing that I'm going to do, probably do like a 16 and then a 22 and a 24, because I want the length of a 24 inch, but I definitely still want to do minimal cutting at the top and have a natural progression with the lengths. So that's the last thing I wanted to say about this hair and updates. I told you I've been doing really, really good. This hair's been doing really, really good for me. The only thing is that it just needs to be maintained and kept up with. I think that's everything that I have to say about the hair. Again, middle part. The next series is going to be probably straightening, maybe. That's all I had to say, you guys.